Semantic structure is a structure which is created using semantic tags. In this video, I'm going to answer two questions. The first one, what are semantic tags? And the second one, why do we have to use them? So semantic tags are HTML tags that were introduced with HTML5, and the best definition for them is that semantic tags give a definition, a clear understanding about the content that they are containing. What do I mean? I give you an example. For example, if I use a tag, which is anchor tag that creates a link, no one can understand and guess, if they are not developers, that A is supposed to create a link. But if I use header tag, everyone, if they are not programmers or web developers and they do not understand anything about a website or web page, by hearing header, they can guess that this is the part of the website that is containing the first content of a web page. Or for example, if I use footer, which is another semantic tag, everyone hearing footer will understand that this is the end part of a web page or the end part of something, some content. So semantic tags clarify and give definition about the content that they are containing, they are holding inside. It doesn't matter what are those content, which tags, which content. Why do we have to use them? The second question, and I want to emphasize on this, that we must use them and this is not an option. And if by not using them, you're harming your website yourself, and your website will not get a good ranking in search engines, and even if you use the best SEO techniques, you will never have your website in the first pages of any search engine for that matter. Every search engine after HTML5 is searching for semantic tags in a website to be able to structure the content, read the content better, and offer your website for the audience that want to visit the content which they are searching. For example, someone is searching, Googling best programming courses, and Google will rank the websites based on the history, the quality, and the number of visits that they have got. And beside this, a good SEO and using the semantic tags beside will help your website, and having the same content that have been searched and the same keywords that have been used in that search, all together will give your website a better ranking in the first pages or the top pages of any search engine. So in this example, I have the basic structure of HTML5 that we discussed in the previous video. And from all the semantic tags, by the way, we have too many of them in here. If you refer to developer Mozilla development note, you'll find many of semantic tags that are introduced in HTML5. Of course, all of them are not for structuring the web page. Some of them, like figure or figure caption or details, are for other purposes, providing other content in the web page. But some of them, like aside or like header, like footer, or like section, are for the structure of the web page. So if you are going to use the semantic tags in our website, in our web page in HTML, we can use them like this. Of course, every one of them have a special position in the website. You cannot use header at the end of the page, for example, or footer at first. You can use them like this. And there can be an aside, creating a sidebar in your website. And inside section, you can have articles. And inside every article, you can have a paragraph, for example. So the second thing about semantic tags is that they do not provide any style or positioning. For example, in here we have another semantic tag which is aside, and it gives a clear understanding of being a sidebar. But if I use an unordered list and some list items, for example, home, contact, I'm not using links inside these list items because this is a beginner course. Home, contacts, about us, Control S, and I'm reloading this page. And if you see, they are not being in this site or this site, and this is not being a sidebar. Of course, a site means being a sidebar, but HTML by itself cannot give any style or any positioning to the elements. So semantic tags cannot modify the style, the position of elements. If I'm supposed to make it a better sidebar, I'm supposed to use CSS, and using a style tag, I can target this aside, give it a fixed position fixed, left 0, and height, for example 100 VH, and I will give it a background color of black. Control S, and also a width of 100 pixels. So now if I reload, you can find that this is now a better form of sidebar, and the links are not visible because their color is also black. So I will change the color to white and reload. So it is a simple style, because in this video we are not going to discuss a style. I just wanted you to understand that the semantic tags are not just by themselves create any special position or any design in the web page or website. So in conclusion, semantic tags are very important to be used. They are usually underestimated by many web developers, and they hesitate to use them. They play a crucial role in creating a relation and better communication and meaningful way of communication between your website and search engines. They help in a good ranking of your website, and also besides semantic tags, using good SEO can rank your website better and make it more reachable to your visitors.